Hola amigo, how's it going, my friend? What's up, bro? How's your week, man? How are things going for you, mate? What's up, dude? How's it hanging, man? How's your situation, man? How about you? I'm pretty tired, man. I'm pretty tired, but I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Honestly, work is actually kind of fun right now, which is a good positive. But I'm fucking tired. Yeah, it's just tiring. What am I doing at work? I'm developing a piece of software which is very rare for my line of work at this point in time. I'm working with somebody in Portugal, which is really cool. He's here right now, which is great. We get along, which is good. And basically my whole job is working with him, basically pair programming a project together, and it is fun. It is quite fun. The project is good. The business side of things are annoying, but other than that, it's like, it is pretty solid. I'm very satisfied at this stage in time right now. Or I'm moderately satisfied, I should say, because I am well aware that this is not going to be something I'll be able to do coming May, you know, like when it ends, then I'm back to the usual absolutely sleeper boring ass bullshit. Why not? Well, once the project is complete, I'm at the mercy of my higher ups, of my manager, right? Right now, it's very strange. I'm like kind of like a consultant vibes at the moment, which is cool. Basically, I'm working on a project for another part of the larger business, who is my client, and so I'm so busy right now that really my manager can't really get me to do much other than obviously focus on this project, and there's not much say from them because it's up to ultimately the client and myself, and obviously for us to come up with the, and it's fun because I feel a little bit relaxed, you know. I don't feel super pressured. I'm pressured. Okay, that's not the right way. What was I saying? It's more like it's something different, is what I'm trying to say. It's something different, and that difference is definitely keeping me motivated and not as miserable as usual. That's basically the vibe. But yeah, that's about it. That's basically what's up. It's cool. It's cool. The project is good and I'm enjoying it. Although I'm witnessing the annoyances of like people using AI and stuff, and like in development. Like I can see where it's getting used and stuff, and I'm like, hooey, you know. I'm not using it. I don't think I'm using it at all because I don't really have a license or anything for the coding stuff. So I just raw dog it. I am raw dogging it hard, bro. can ask for a change in position. No, I don't think I can do that right now. There's a bit of rumblings going on. And I do not want to shift my stuff away right now. Because I already know that if I say anything, I could be... If I speak right now, if I speak, you know? But yeah. But it feels nice, bro. It does feel nice, I'll be honest. It feels nice because it's like I'm going back to my roots. Feels like kind of like university when you're working with somebody. Feels good, man. Doing actual projects that are exciting and interesting. Although low-key abused. Yeah, yeah, it is low-key abused. Don't worry, I have a plan. When the time comes, I bet for the past year you felt like those Japanese people staring at a screen. Yeah, basically. Were those the Japanese people or was that North Korean? I thought that was the North Korean people where they didn't know how to use the computer and they're just staring at Google. Oh, Japanese when you can't quit. True. So true. God, that sounds miserable though, like you can't quit. God, it sounds so bad. What's that noise? Doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? How's that? How is Yu-Gi-Oh, man? How is it going? I have been so tired and out of it. Uh-oh. Hold up. Give me a moment. Alright, so I'm back. Listening to some voice messages. Oh my god, brother. Anyways. Meanwhile, I'm just learning my deck. It's rough. I don't know the optimal plays. It does not help that you're playing something completely strange too, I guess. I don't know if it's common. I could be wrong. I could be overstep. I could be unoptimized. Just the normal lines. Listen, man. You know the Fallen and the Virtuous branded fusion? Oh, you know the Fallen and the Virtuous searches blended fusion. Sorry, can't read. No, I didn't know that. That's cool. Because basically everyone just uses it as another form of interaction. At least in my deck, I don't have the card. But if I had the card, I use it as an interruption. Which is funny as a. But anyways, I've just been out of the loop, man. I'm just fucking tired, bro. You know what I mean? I'm fucking tired, mate. You know what I mean, bruv? I'm just tired, bruv. It's so sad. I wish I could enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh again. Really, I'm slowly over time, man. I'm realizing that the best moment of Yu-Gi-Oh was when I was able to play the deck, the Runic Naturia, man. And yeah, there's no time to practice too, man. And I feel like I have this strange, I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? What do the Wokies call it? Anxiety about not doing anything productive. It's really annoying, bro. Tell me if this is strange. I've had odd looks. I'll be real with you. I've had odd looks. So whenever I get home, my every week looks identical, right? I have like set times to do everything, and if one thing doesn't go in that normal usual way, I get agitated, I get annoyed, like, oh shit, I wasted 10 minutes in traffic. Now I'm like 10 minutes late for everything else. You know what I mean? I don't think it's healthy. I've been told it's a little bit strange, and I kind of agree with it. Sounds like autism. Probably is. Could be. Or it's a form of extreme OCD of some kind. I leave work at 3, and there is nothing that will stop me. And I'm pretty adamant on it. I will visibly be sweating if it's anything beyond 3, because it feels like I'm burning time or something crazy. Like if I have some work that I desperately, okay, there's really nothing to do, I rush out of there. You know what I mean? Like I rush out of there, I'm out. 3 o'clock, pack my bags, I'm out. See ya. And I usually try and aim to get home at 3:30 or whatever time it is, depending on the day, I guess. But usually that's mine. Like it should take me 30 minutes. When I finish work, it should take me 30 minutes. I get agitated when I don't. And there's no it's very hard for me to compromise. I have to like swallow a giant bullet to do something like take a detour to do some chore or something like that. I hate it so much. It pisses me off. So for example, Tuesdays, I come home and there is a specific structure. I get home, I park my car, put the bins out. I clean the house, I put the bins out, I come back in, I make my dinner, I have a shower, and better yet, if there is if there's an opportunity where my food might be cooking in the micro or whatever the heck I'm using, like an oven or whatever, if that's the situation, then I take that opportunity to spend that time to go have a shower. Otherwise I'll have the shower after. You know what I mean? Like, it's super structured. I have to be... but there's nothing, there's no direction. It's not like I'm like a busy businessman or some crazy shit like that, man. I then sit on my table, and then I check my emails and do all my... And then I work on my other shit until stream time. Stream time, I stream it. You might have been noticing, it's an hour on the dot. Or I try to be. It depends. Like, some days I'm like really enjoying it and I stick around, which is nice. It's a good deviation. I don't feel stressed about that. But usually it's an hour on the dot. Ain't no nothing. Honestly, it's a bit much, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it. It is a bit much. You know, I do get it. I honestly think you're stretched too thin. That's what I think, bro. Maybe I am stretched too thin, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. And now I've added this motorcycle as well that I need to practice, that I've been doing as well. I've strictly got like 15 to 30 minutes to do that. So I've kind of like reluctantly shaved out time for it. I enjoy it when I do it, when I start it. But like moving away from that usual routine, oh, it fucking gets me annoyed, bro. It gets me absolutely molding. Oh, it feels horrible. You had what my friend had. Unproductiveness makes you feel anxious, like you're wasted. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that is correct. It is so true. I'm like optimizing my time, which is not really... It just feels stressful all the way through. Once I get into bed, it's 10 o'clock on the dot. There are days where I want to spend more time, like, but I know that that's like not the right decision because sleep is important. So 10 o'clock on the dot, no matter what, my head is on the pillow. There is no situation where it is ever beyond that point. Maybe weekends. I'm not too much of a psychopath. You know? I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. Like weekends, maybe on a Friday, I spend like an hour extra. I sleep at 11, but by that point I'm exhausted. Because it would have been a work day, you know? Anyways. I have to find a hobby outside. Yeah, I know this bike is helping me, is getting me outside. I'm like going outside and I'm like, when I'm in the bike, I'm too nervous riding. So like I'm scared. Like I'm trying to focus on riding so I don't fucking fall off or anything. So it's like a distraction. By the time I get home, then I get freaked out at how much time I've wasted outside. And I'm like, oh, hell nah, man. And then I start doing all my dinner and everything. Like, it's strange. It's such an OCD. That's what I perceive it as. You know? But you know what? It's fine. I'll figure it out. I've been enjoying programming. I really have. I've been enjoying it. I've been reading a book. I've been reading two books. I've been like just chilling. I've been reading a book. I've been meaning to get myself a laptop. I'm currently in the process of saving up, but as you can imagine, your boy's a bit strapped for money right now. So I'm doing my best to... I'm doing other things. Dude, I'm doing so much shit right now, bro. No hate to myself, but I am an absolute pepega. Like, it's actually crazy. I'm doing extracurricular software work, which will yield some money, hopefully. if I get a fucking response from this bozo after quoting and doing all that shit. So I'm freaking out, bro. But yeah, I'm doing so much shit, it's not even funny. I need to go on a vacation, but it feels like I'm on a vacation every day, mate. Whenever I get home, I perceive it as a vacation. Perhaps it's not. Does feeling stretched thin sound like a vacation to you? Like when I'm doing it, I get this. You tell me if you get this feeling. It's a feeling of you finish everything that's like really, really intense. You know, like coming home, cooking a dinner, eating the dinner, which is literally the same food every day, by the way. It's yogurt, chicken, and iceberg lettuce with some seasoning like what do you call it, mayonnaise? Not mayonnaise. Ugh. I mean mustard or it's a gochujang. Okay, it's one of the two. I mix it up every day. It's like that shit food every day for dinner. And then you finish everything. You eat it. You go to the shower. You finish the shower, and then you sit down at the table at your study at my desk right here. And I feel this it's like a dopamine rush. I'm like, oh, I made it. You know, like it's like a drug. But then I'm still doing work. You know what I mean? Like I'm still doing. I sit here only to go back to doing something I probably would be doing if I had a job in that area, which I really want a job in that area. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining, Tony. I'm just tired. You know what I mean? I'm mostly talking about in relation to Yu-Gi-Oh. When you mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh, I reminisce about it because it's like, oh, that was such a different moment in time. I don't hate this. I'm not out here saying I hate it. I just acknowledge that it is definitely, from the outside looking in, I seem like an absolutely insane person. And I don't think I'm unique. I think this is common. This is not like I'm a special snowflake type of person. This is a thing I think with a lot of people. I think a lot of people go through this like kind of routine, kind of necessity to follow the strict set of things that you've arbitrarily set yourself. Like this is not like this is like nobody's telling me to do this. I've just decided to do this on my own for some fucking strange, odd reason. I have a question for these devs. I want to understand why they've put this aggressive stance and defensive stance in two separate abilities. Why don't they put it in one single kind of thing so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between these? There has to be a reason for it. I don't like to assume people are dumb, and I don't think these people are dumb, but it's just more like why didn't they think? Because I'm only ever toggling on and off between these two, and you're only ever in a single state. Why would they put it in two separate things? There has to be a reason. You know, that's insanely... Do you hear myself? Do you hear that, bro? But anyways. Sometimes I think I'm going insane. I'll be honest with you as well. Sometimes I think I'm going insane. Yeah, true actually, Tony. That is so true, bro. This is so true. Do you know what as well? I've had whenever I do get together with a mate or something like that, there is that vibe. There is that vibe of like what? Yeah, sure. Wow. There is a vibe of okay, hold up. I've got another call. Just give me a second. I'm here. I'm listening to you. I see you guys in the chat. What's up, Dark Cloud? How's it going? Yeah, it's card therapy time. We're just chatting about, I'm just chatting about my seemingly obsessive routine, it seems. That I cannot, it's not seemingly obsessive. Look at the language I'm using, I'm downplaying it, bro. You know what I mean. It is obsessive. I also think you should take time to properly meditate if you want to continue this path, because I think your mind needs to rest. Bro, yeah. Do you know what? I've noticed it. I've noticed it myself. I took a note of it the other day. I wrote it down. Like, when I catch up with a mate or something like that, I feel like I am speed running my way to tell them all the shit I've done since I last saw them, type of situation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm releasing a lot of shit that I want to tell people and all that shit. It's so strange. Have you ever had that like need to, or not need, but like you're like saying a lot of things. You're saying a lot, and it kind of goes to the idea of, yeah, my mind probably need rest, or I need to exhume something somewhere. I need to come. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, feels like draining a tub. Not gonna lie. Yeah, man. Yeah. But even so, like, I feel like, oh man, and then my friend goes away, and then I see them again after like maybe a couple of weeks, and I'll be like, or I talk to them over the Discord or whatever, or on the phone. I'm like, yeah man, I created this thing, and it's always related to programming, or it's always related to like something that's happening in my tiny routine. It's nothing really interesting. Obviously I listen to them and I shut up, but it's very strange, you know. Two-handed carbide hammer, bro. Holy shit, I want a two-handed carbide greatsword is what I want, bro. Like a long sword, like a long blade, double-handed. That's what I'm working on. I do think you need to try like talk to the therapist, but yeah, just for fun once. Bro, therapy is so expensive. It's not a meme. Yeah. But I see the benefits for sure, but it's just expensive. Think of it like a massage. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it is like that. Yo, guys, I'm currently looking for. So one of my things that I'm currently. So I'm saving for a laptop. I forgot. See, I went the other way. I'm currently looking for a laptop that's really small. Right? There is a specific. Oh, hell no. Look at all these idiots on my. Okay, whatever. There is a specific laptop that I. Like size and form factor, etc., that I'm looking for. Reason is because I'm trying to get away from my desktop computer and go outside to the library, or go outside to the botanical, you know, like the flowery places in the area and stuff like that, and chill out a bit. But maybe that's not a good idea. Now that I'm mentally thinking about it for a second, I'm just thinking about it. Might not be a good idea. Actually, second thought, I'm not getting a laptop. Announcement, I am not getting a laptop. I am in fact not getting one. I have thought about it for more than 2 seconds now. And your boy has realized something. It is probably not the right thing to do. Ay, ay, ay. I probably still am going to take my laptop. On third thought. Just because I do not have one. You know, I want to go to the reason being is because now we have a bike, right guys? We have a bike. I can now like solo go to like a place that is not familiar. I can sit down. I can do some quiet programming. And then I can come home. Does that make sense? You should try to take a massage if it's free. Yeah, I should try and do that actually. That sounds funny as bro. Except it's not easy. I mean, it's not that it's not easy. It's like not. It's just not. It's just I cannot bring myself to afford it. Not to afford it. Sorry. To say like yes, this is a good purchase. Despite knowing that it's good for me, it just feels like a waste of my money. If it's free, I'll do it. Yeah, but obviously that is not an easy thing to find. Just free massages, just chilling out there. That's wild. It's not really a thing. Could be wrong, but. Check my insurance. Uh-oh. Oh no. I've grown a fickle gill. Oh, yuck. How do I get rid of this? Can I cut it off? Oh, that's gross. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm looking for if you guys find a ThinkPad X220 in decent condition, I don't care if it's secondhand. Obviously, you can only really find secondhand and at least 8 gigabytes. I'm down. I don't care about storage. I do not care. In fact, even if it's 4 GB and you get it for a real steal, I'll take it because I can upgrade it. So, if you guys find one, let me know. Let me know. If you find that, or if you find a Panasonic Let's Note SVCV4 or 2 or something like that, 2 or 1, one of them. If you find one of those, let me know, bro. And it should be for the Panasonic one. If you can get it the highest gigabytes, let me know if you find one. I'll have a look. I would like to have. Sorry, not the highest RAM. Sorry, highest RAM possible. That's what I not. You know what I mean? Send it to me on disc. I'll send it to you later, bro. Tattoo gun. What the fuck? All right, cool. Let's take it. Now I'm gonna run from this guy. I'll send it to you later. Remind me. If I forget, remind me. ThinkPad X220. That is the one. That is the most ideal choice right there because of the upgradability. And give me a moment. I'll be right back, my friends. If you find one, let me know. I'll have a look. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, Caves of Cut and therapy is such a good combination. I just yap, and people either listen, or they're watching an insane person go absolutely more insane. But yeah, it's good to chat to the lads on stream. Big fan of the chat. Oh my god, I nearly died there. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to these bombs. I'll send it to you, Tony, so you can have a browse. If you find any Aussie, let me know. I'm trying to remember the Panasonic one. I'm pretty sure it's the one that. But the main one is the X22, X220. That's the one. And that's the exact one I want. There is nothing. I'm not here to compromise, buddy. And that's why I'm not really buying anything random. You know, I'm saving up, seeing what I can get. If I see one, I'll get it. If I don't, I'll just chill and wait. I sent it to you. I mean, it wasn't much. I just sent that. Specs is like not really crazy important. Like, I mean, I don't need the there's like an i7 one, but I don't think that it's not very common. I think you'll find the i5 CPU one. I don't really care too much about that, to be honest. I'm not here to do intensive work on it. It's not supposed to be like a desktop computer. You know, like something to browse, like watch videos or stream on. That's not the point. So I mean, it's just a workstation that's, I hope I can just load in a terminal, a terminal only operating system and work from there. That's the plan. You know, and it's just for me to take to the library, get pull, do my work, get push, and then wipe it clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to learn how to run a live OS on it. That's what I want to do. These are all things I want. That's why I'm not pursuing it now. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Holy shit, Peter, I might die here, guys. But yeah, no stress, no worry. You know, just chilling, just being. Huh. Oh, fresh water. It's a bit heavy, no? But anyways, lads, anyways, in other news, what kind of stuff, what kind of drama's out there? I haven't even been keeping track of that, dude. I've been so, you know, so much. Oh, 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 oh. Oh! Oh my god. Yes, I've decided to stay. Is what that says. Very strange. Oh, oh, get me out of here, get me out of here. Oh shit, I could die. I could die. I could just pass away right now. Do I have a solar powered battery? Fidget battery. How does it? What does this? Regain chance of worn or held in hand much more quickly while in combat. Oh, very good, actually, my friend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want a two-handed sword. Please, one of you goats, give me the two-handed sword, man. But yeah, thanks, Tony. You're always a help, to be honest with you. King of help, to be honest. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all the time. Thank you very much. Okay, lads. I appreciate your time. I really do. It looks like we are making progress, slow and steadily. Goal is to level up at least once today. It is getting harder and harder to level up, obviously, without venturing out to the scary areas, which is over here. You know. But I do plan to kind of venture out more to the right hand side and get to that point. But this area here is where we need to conquer next, which is Bethesda Susa. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to explore these jungle areas a little bit more. As you can see, I'm dealing with the goats a lot easier. So next stream I plan to actually conquer this whole bottom half of this area to see if I can get all of the map details on all of this area and slowly work my way up without dying, of course. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. Where am I right now? Yeah, we're over here. So I'll go back to Joppa. And I'll sell all my items at least, so that we have something to defer to. Or just something to just get off my chest. This one I will keep just because of the fact that it has some resistance to the certain types of stuff here. Magnetized boots, I only need to trade one. So far, this is the longest run I've had. I do not wish to jinx myself. I'm not jinxing myself right now. I'm just relishing in a little bit of success that we've been having right now. Okay, I am not going to get executed. It is not going to happen. Do not worry. We are safe and sound here in Joppa. Currently we are in Joppa, and we've played for, looks like it says 9 hours and 54 minutes. That's pretty good. It's a hefty chunk, I'll be honest. That is a hefty chunk. Let's see if I've had longer stuff. Ended runs. Level 10, level 17 was about, does it tell us the, it doesn't tell us the hours spent. You can probably estimate. Currently I'm at 86,000 points. Oh, shit. I rapidly gained levels pretty fast here, because this one I've spent, on this one here I've spent like, oh wait, no, never mind. I lied. This is level 18, this is now you tip. I lasted double or nearly maybe like 40% more of the 35% maybe around there more turns than this one here, level 17, which means I kind of like leveled really fast on this one, which is interesting to think about. Level 11, level 9, level 9, level 9, level 5, level 4, level 3, level 2, level 6, level 2, level 1, level 2, level 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Well, very sad. But that's okay. I'm very happy with my progress right now, so I'm very happy. I've got a couple of achievements, which is cute. The laws of physics are mere suggestions. Volume 1. Violate the Pauli exclusion principle. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to do some reading. Anyways, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you in tomorrow's stream, okay? See you around.